Taking a look at the package for Barricade, as we can see, we've got the traditional Transformers logo in red, Studio Series. We've got the Transformers The Last Night of the film that he appeared in, Barricade's name, but it has a replacement on the bottom left, as well as the transformation on how many steps it takes. It will take 23 steps to transform this bad boy to robot to vehicle and vehicle to robot. Awesome rendition of his absolutely gorgeous vehicle mode there, as well as his render of his robot mode. Cool thing about this one is as soon as you turn to the side, it does actually carry over from the front to the side, and I really like it when packaging does do that. We've got the Autobot logo down here, as well as, again, Transformers Studio Series. We've got the Deluxe class, and then we've got the Deluxe class in different languages as well. Coming around to the other side, we've got another awesome side photo of Barricade's render. Honestly, one of the coolest looking Decepticons in that film. He looked really great. I love it. Again, more placement with Transformers Studio Series and The Last Night. Coming to the back, this is where it gets all cool. We've got an awesome photo of Barricade from the scene where he's talking to Megatron about the TRF up on the top left. Barricade's little bio, which is basically Barricade searches for the Guardian Knight's talisman. And then we've also got his vehicle mode and robot mode on display, as well as an official Ford licensed vehicle, which is really great because we've had absolutely beautiful licensed vehicles with the McLaren recently, as well as that Porsche from Rise of the Beasts. And then we've also just got some warning labels and things like that, and that's the same on the bottom. And then the top of the box has just a little bit more of placement stuff as well. So that is the packaging. Let's crack this guy out and see what he looks like in robot mode. Let's talk about accessories, because honestly, he has a lot more accessories in this figure than he did in the original 2017 model. So first up, we've got this awesome taser weapon that he has equipped. Very, very nice. Detailing looks really cool. I believe he has this in every single concept art from The Last Night with Barricade. He has it always equipped. I don't remember ever seeing him wield it or use it in the film, but it's a really nice addition to have for this figure. Then next up, we've got this really nice Cybertronian pistol. Very, very basic design. Not a lot of detailing. They kind of just threw this one in, I feel like, but it's a nice added extra detail for Barricade to wield and have him use it as a weapon. So it's kind of nice. And then we have another one, which I feel like more of the little accessory weaponry budget went into. This one is highly detailed. A lot of little intricate detailing with the barrel, with the multiple little kind of gun ports that it comes through. I'm not a gun guy, so I'm going to sound very horrible when I'm talking about weapons. So I do apologize about that. But this one's really cool. Lastly, we have his arm Gatling gun, which he does use multiple times in the film. One of the ones I noticed he used it quite a lot recently was at the Stonehenge battle. That one he used a fair amount in the background. It was really hard to see, but if you kept an eye on him, he did use that a lot. So it was really nice to see him use it more in the film. So it looks really cool. It does come apart into two separate pieces, so it's really easy to just attach to his arm and put together. And there we go. So overall, look, honestly, I kind of wish they gave him his baton from the original model. I kind of feel like that might have been an extra bit of fun weaponry to this Barricade, but still overall great weaponry. Let's put it on him. It's fantastic. All of the weaponry really stands out on this figure and really gives him a more menacing look compared to the 2017 model, where I feel like he lacked that menacing kind of brute look that this one absolutely delivers. It looks incredible. I can't stop looking at him. I think I'll have him displayed like this in my collection once I put him on my shelf. So posability, he has a full rotation on the shoulder, a little bit here on the elbow, if you can, my fat hands can get out of the way. Not really too much, because that's limited to his transformation. We've got no wrist swivel or waist swivel. Actually, no, I lie. We do have waist swivel. See, I don't pay attention. We've got a full 360 waist swivel right here. And then with the legs, can go there, and then can go there. We also have a really nice joint right there as well. And then the feet only have a slight tilt on that one. So what I want to do now is look at some sizing with this robot mode compared to some of the newer studio series that have come out, also to some of the ones that have been out for a few years now, and also some of the older generation and APC line. Here we have Barricade with the updated Volkswagen Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie in the Studio Series line. Here we have Cross-S from the Studio Series line as well. Here we have my Voyager class custom battle damage Soundwave from the Studio Series Bumblebee movie line. Here we have the Transformers Prime Vehicle from the APC line. And lastly, we have Optimus Prime from the Transformers Reactivated toy line. Let's have a look at Barricade in his vehicle mode and see what that absolute awesome Mustang looks like in toy form. Here we have Barricade in his amazing vehicle mode. We've got the beautiful police car right here in front of us. The molding, the paint job, exquisite. We've got that really nice crisp white on the top and the sides of the police car. We've got that awesome black streak of paint on the front of the hood, as well as that really nice and navy blue. He rolls really well, the molding is fantastic, and I think they absolutely nailed this version of Barricade out of the park. Now, I don't have the original model to show, which does suck, but I've got some other vehicles to show you the size comparison, so let's take a look. We have Jazz from the Transformers Studio Series line from the first movie. We've got Deluxe Cup from the Generations line. The Generation figure, we've got Deluxe Preceptor, Deluxe Class Reactivated Soundwave. And last but not least, we have the 2007 Studio Series version of Barricade from the first movie. And having them side by side, they look equally fantastic. However, I do think the new one does kick the old one out of the park. So now, before we do anything else and we end the video, we're going to be taking Barricade out to do some toy photography. We're going to be taking his vehicle mode and robot mode. So come with me and let's shoot.